Hey guys, meteorologist Robert Spetta here with you this evening on the 11th of October 2014, and we are definitely still tracking Typhoon Vongfong, now nearing landfall here across the east coast of Okinawa, and people already been bracing for this storm system throughout the day today as it does continue to near the coastline. Max winds actually have been recorded as high as 136 kilometers per hour in Naha. We've seen gusts upwards of 100 knots actually out here as well. So definitely very serious storm system. And JMA still is expecting winds to max around 264 kilometers per hour. The current forecast from the Japan Meteorological Agency on this storm system actually have winds of 130 knots sustained in that center, or excuse me, 130 knots gusting in that center of circulation, 90 knots sustained. Puts it as the equivalent of a strong Category 2 to a weak Category 3, but either way, it definitely still is a very serious storm system. This is from JMA, and we have the guidance from the U.S. military and their outlook, current winds with them, 85 gusting to 105, so they have it a little bit weaker. What we have been seeing actually on satellite imagery, drier inflow that's been wrapping around the western periphery of the storm. So we have the bulk of the moisture really off here towards the north. The winds have been continuing to kick up, but good news, we're seeing that dry air coming from the west. And even on the latest radar imagery from JMA, we are seeing lighter precipitation towards the west. And the good news with that is that as we head into Sunday, this is going to be improving a little bit sooner than anticipated. But before that happens, throughout the overnight hours, we're going to see this track off here towards the northwest, right over the island of Okinawa. The inner eye wall is going to push over some of you in the Kadena area, also down towards the south in the Naha. It will continue to bring these not only very strong winds, but also the threat of heavy rainfall. So flooding is going to be an issue. We've been seeing videos throughout the day here. Thank you for everybody that's been sharing these videos with us here on our Facebook page. Just showing you these winds continue to gust. And the big thing, and we say it from time over and over again, is the fact that Okinawa is definitely built for typhoons. It's not unusual to get them here. A lot of the buildings, very strict building code out here. Where we have been seeing injuries, in 26 reported thus far, one young lady, a 9-year-old girl, actually lost her finger after getting it stuck in a wind-slammed door. That was what the report said via NHK TV. The big thing we have been seeing, though, with the injuries is that people have either been near their door there or outside. So that's the big thing that we're going to be watching with this, is hopefully everybody stays indoors, no one ventures out, and definitely stays away from the coastline. I mean, the max forecasted waves from the Japan Meteorological Agency, upwards of 13 meters high. That is enough to cause some localized flooding. We have been seeing some coastal flooding along the eastern seaboard, at least reports of it, as the storm system nears. So really at this time, very little we can say outside of the forward movement of this going north at 15 kilometers per hour. Hopefully everybody is staying indoors. We're definitely going to keep you posted throughout the overnight hours. We were doing live updates. We're having some technical issues, so definitely watch this video. And yeah, if you are watching from overseas, this is still Typhoon Vongfong, right near landfall in Okinawa Prefecture. In the extended forecast, I do also want to mention we're going to see the storm system track off here towards the north and then turn towards the northeast as it gets hooked up with a passing low way off there north of Hokkaido. That's going to pull it along towards the northeasterly projection here, and we're going to see it move across Kyushu and the Shikoku and eventually over towards the Kii Peninsula. I think that's going to be a big rainmaker, though. Whenever we see storm systems move like this, that moisture comes on shore and it hits the mountains, specifically of Shikoku and the Kii Peninsula, and it causes that threat of flooding. That's going to be an issue. We look ahead through the forecast. You can see here, this is from the ECMWF, the total accumulation outlook, specifically on Kyushu, Shikoku. You have that rainfall. Even Tokyo by Monday night into Tuesday, we're going to see that storm system bring some gusty winds and some rain there as well. For now, though, if you have any photos or videos you want to share on our Facebook page, please do. Also check there. We're going to be continuing to post updates. Always, and of course, stay safe out there, everybody. Thanks again for watching, though, and hopefully you have a safe night out here in Okinawa as these winds continue to push overhead and really extending and then tapering off not only until Sunday afternoon into the evening hours around 1800. That's when we should see those winds drop below tropical storm strength. All right.